think it's all set up. Actually, I should check. Yep, I'm live. Okay. Cool. So I'm building a version of Minesweeper that where the tiles are icons on your desktop. So basically, you just run it. That was a giant transparent window being created. You can see it at the bottom, and then that you can actually see it created all the tiles on the desktop. And now if I go to the desktop like this, it no longer works. What? Oh my god. Why are there icons over here? Why? Oh. Oh, everything is moved up. Everything is like way too far up. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get rid of this window proc stuff. I just don't need this. Mm, I don't need SRC alpha. Not for what I'm planning, at least. Go ahead and get rid of this. Not too sure why the I'm not too sure why the calculation is wrong all of a sudden. Oh shoot, hold on. So this y is this y is tile y. This y is tile y times from the top of one icon to the top of the next icon vertically. That's 85 pixels, at least for me. So times that, and then plus 5 offset. Let me see. So let's just select one, take a screenshot. I don't know what that looks like for you. Um, okay, whatever. Let's go into ping.net. And canvas, yeah. Let me see if this is correct. So it should be from the top of that to it's 19 pixels. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 102. Why are all of the pixels spaced apart differently? hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to pull up my desktop and get rid of all of these. Wait, no, I can't. I can't send them to the recycle bin. I have to send them to here. Can we try large icon, maybe? Nope, that's not correct. Maybe small icons? And put this down here. Why? I think I can do this. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so I just had it on the wrong mode. So yeah, you can see, oh, you can see it just detects when you're over a tile with your mouse. That's all it does so far. Anyway, what I'm going to do just immediately, like right now, is change it so that instead of drawing these 4 circles, I draw a tile. I draw the same tile over it. That way, because it's a transparent window, I actually can't click on the window. Like, if I click on the desktop, you can see it deselects. I don't know if you can see that in the taskbar. It deselects the entire application, and that's not good because that means you can't play Minesweeper. The the way you get around that is that you have to be clicking on something that is drawn. So if I click in this area right here, you can see it's not deselecting. But if I click here, it's deselecting. So I basically just need to draw another tile in this area. So that visually it looks the same, but I can actually click on the tile. And because it happens only when you're over the tile, it'll look seamless. So that is currently the plan of action. Jesus Christ. Man, this is laggy. It's fine. Okay, anyway. So I need, what do I need? I need to load the image. So just pull up the Pygame docs. Pygame front page. Okay. I probably want image. Image load, yes. This loads it into a surface. Cool. So probably here for, I don't even know what just happened. For file in, no, it's for tile asset in, we need tile, hold on, let me see, ls assets. Okay, so it's tile, and then 0 to 16. So tile I, and then I think it's like 3 0 or something. How does f string left pad zeros? It is 0 colon 0 and then the number colon 03. That is not correct. Z fill. Okay, so I can use R just apparently. The or Zfill? Is Zfill a thing? Oh, Zfill is a thing. Pad pad a numeric string with zeros on the left. Okay. So just 3. And then for I in range 16, but it's not in the current working directory, it's in asset. So for those, we want to say set adder self. It would be, actually, hold on. Let's do this tile asset. So set that tile to be pygame.image.load its assets slash tile asset.png because they're all PNGs. Okay. So then after this is done, I should be able to say I want to blit. So blit onto the screen. Draw another circle onto this one. It is tile 0, 0, 0. That's gonna be really annoying for Pylance to figure out. Okay, so let's actually not do that. Let's do a dictionary. Dictionary of stir and pygame dot surface. So stuff.tile assets tile asset equals the surface. So that. Cool. So now I can do tile assets 0. And then rect-like. Rect-like. So that should be pause 0 plus 22. That's the 22 is from here to here. Or, well, in the medium size, it's 20. But... And then pause 1 plus 2. In the small case, it is 2 from here. I can actually, you can see that it's just 2 pixels, and this is 22 pixels. So that's the top left, and then it's 53 minus 22 is 21? Oh, no, 31? Yes, 31. And 33 is also 31. I can't, what? Literal 0 can what? Oh, no. This shouldn't be a dictionary. This should just be a list. Or let's do it as a. I say, okay. I think I'm gonna have this be a list, but I'm gonna have constants that correspond to tiles. So this would be uncovered. Uncovered asset would be 0. So then I can do subtile assets, uncovered asset. There we go. Oh god, thanks Black Formatter. Okay. Main. Oh shoot, wait, yeah, I have to clear my desktop first. Oh. No file assets tile 00 PNG found in working directory. Assets tile 0. Oh, no, it's not underscore. Oh wait, so I don't need to do this anymore actually. I think I can just do assets.png and then just pass tile asset directly into here. That's a lot better. Oh, shoot. Keep forgetting this step. Oh! It's working, I think. Let me wait for the tiles to appear. Okay, it's a tiny bit bigger for some reason. That's weird. Is it being scaled weirdly? Maybe? I don't know. It's also not quite being resized right. Like Windows is using like bilinear or something, and this looks too crisp to be bilinear. Let me see. Let's pull up the Python docs. Surface lit. Since a smaller portion of it. Jesus Christ. Man, this lags my computer. Okay, let me see. Is there any information on what is there any information on what scaling algorithm it uses? Bilinear nearest scale. I mean transform has a scale. Smooth scale. Okay. I probably have to tell it to use smooth scale. Or rather, I have to use smooth scale. I can do that. So it would be this again dot transform dot smooth scale to it's 31 by 31. What? Oh. Okay. Let me see this. Oh. Only 24-bit or 32-bit surfaces can be smoothly scaled. What? What bit depth is it? 24-bit. Is there a bits per pixel? Bits. Get the bit depth. Print as or probably do it up here. Print self.tile assets. Just tell me what your bit depth is. Get one. I need to list of pygame.surf. Get bit size. Why is this image 8-bit? That makes no sense. Is it... Why? What? Hold on. Actually, hold on. Why did that close? Pick that up. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I still need to be loud. I don't know what I'm doing. Open... Hold on. Drag in this image. You can tell it's bigger than all the other ones. Open. Please export this in the correct format. This... Yes, but no, don't. 24. Yes, okay. That should fix it. Yay, 24. Hey, that looks alright. Let me wait for them to load. Okay, it looks better, but it's still too big. Okay, let me deal with that. Can I just say 30? Will that fix it? What the? I don't even know what just happened. That was weird. Come on, load. Yeah, the Windows really does not like loading this many images. There. That looks about right. Now, I can't accidentally click off. At least if I click on the tiles. If I do this, it'll still click off. But that's mostly intended behavior. Oh, and it even lets me click back on. Huh. That's interesting. Didn't think it would do that. That's probably worth commit. Actually, hold on. Let me get rid of like all of this. All of this new stuff because I don't need window proc. And I don't need these. And I don't need this. Feature draw fake tile over cursor. Oh. That's fine, I can commit that. It's like assets from like 1995, nobody cares. Okay. I hope I'm actually like yeah, this is about that looks right. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So cool. Now we need to actually implement the Minesweeper side of things. So this is like desktop setup. Here should be game setup. So it's been a while since I've coded a Minesweeper clone, I'll be honest. List of should probably just be a list of lifts. List of Actually, hold on. I have a list of tiles already. I think I can just retrofit this to be a double list. So now this is... Here we want to append one, and then Y will now be the newest row in the list, so I can do Y dot append this. That should be correct. This is Y row and self dot tiles, and then we need enumerate, I think, for X tile and enumerate row. Then this is, well, actually, I don't need to store the position anymore, or really the index, because I can just infer that from its position. So really, this should just be state. State, state dot uncovered, or no, state is state dot uncovered, and then I need an enum. Class state, just an enum, uncovered equals 0, or unclick. What is it? What is an unknown unclicked tile in Minesweeper generally called? Unopened tile. Okay. I think that makes sense. And then this would be whatever is at the tile, like the truth. So this would be, I don't know, value, like tile value or something, equals tile value dot none. I don't really know. We'll say none is the only value for now. So now I don't need this. If xy equals that, then return the file. Done. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, people are pissing me off. Anyway. So I guess get tile at screen should return a tuple of tile and a tuple of int and int. That's kind of dumb, but it works, I guess. This would be mouse tile X, mouse tile Y. What? Huh? None. Oh, shoot. Okay. Mouse tile this equals mouse tile. There. And this is mouse tile X, mouse tile Y. There you go. So, quick little refactor. This should be grid width and grid height. And then probably just move this out of here. Or this here, too. Yeah, I think that is fine. Game setup. Okay. Self-thought generate map. And I don't know, let's say there's 5 bombs. Map 2, map 3. 3 sounds good. Okay, here maybe. Generate map, self, bombs, int, doesn't need to return anything. So, well, I need random because I need to randomly place tiles. For random. For I in range bombs. X, Y, X equals random.random between 0 and including both endpoints. It would need to be grid width -1. And then symmetric for this. Then so get that tile. So set that tile to a mine. Tile value.bomb. I'm gonna rename this to mines because that feels safer. Okay, cool. Says how many mines there are. Then I need to go through the map and generate the numbers. Okay, good, that's not picking up. So just loop over all tiles. Actually, copy this. Let's rename this to unopened tile. Actually, hold on. I can no, because this is I need path. Okay, cool. What is the error? What error? Oh, here. I haven't finished coding. Yeah, you kind of have to finish coding before you run things. So, tile. Okay, so we need to look at the 3x3 neighbors. So that would be for. Let's just do the really naive approach first, and then we can probably make it better later. Because I think you can like take whatever the tile is that you're looking at and kind of add that. Kind of do it in reverse instead of checking it. I don't know, maybe that would be more efficient. But it probably you need to run that multiple times, and this just needs to get run once. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So for off offset y in range, so it needs to go from -1 to 2. For off x in range, -1 to 2. If offset x is less than 0, or offset y is less than 0. So that handles if we're on like the top tiles or the bottom tiles and we're trying to look left or up. Then we need to check it's if offset x is more than, I think more than or equal to self.grid height. I think that'll work, right? Yes, that'll work. Or offset y is more than or equal to, this is grid width. This is grid height. So if any of those are true, then we need to skip looking at this offset. Otherwise, or no, no, no. This can't be off. This can't just be offset. This needs to be x plus offset. This needs to be y plus offset. We can probably simplify that. Combined x. I don't really know what to call that. Combined y. So replace this with combined x. Replace this with combined y. No, don't need that. If self-dot tiles combined y combined x is less dot value equals tile value dot mine. So if it's a mine, then we want to say oh shoot, we need to skip if OFX equals 0. So if if we're looking at the same tile, then continue. So we don't check that. So we don't check ourselves. Then okay, how about this? Let's say let's change tile value. Ugh. Let's change the value to just be an int. So value of 0. Then we need here is mine. Bool equals false. I think this will work out better because then we can just do dot value plus equals 1. I think that works. So this is now is mine equals true. And then this is dot is mine. So if a tile around us is a mine, then we increase our value. Cool. Let's just like super quickly print that out to the console. So print. It's been a while since I've done this. We need to join all of the rows with a new line separator. And then this is spaces between tiles. This is um self okay, so for no, okay, hold on. So we need to loop in the outer array, we need to loop for rows. Then here we need to loop for tiles in the row. This is if the tile is a mine, then return the letter M. Otherwise, return the value of the mine as a string. I think that should print it to the console. That's not quite right. It's not quite right. Um, okay. Okay. I think we're gonna have to revert making this a 2x2 list, which is really unfortunate because this is gonna change literally everything. And this is the logic here is gonna be way more annoying. And the logic here will be fine. We need to store we need to store the position, otherwise we'll completely lose it, I think. I don't really know if this equation is right. I think it is. Alright, hold on. Put up a new thing, 800 by 600, sure. So it's a grid. Let's just do 2 by 2 or 3 by 2. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Width is 3, and this is 2. So y is 0 here. 0 times 3 plus 0 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Plus 2 is 2. Then it's 1 times 3, 3 plus 0. Yeah, this is right. Pause, tuple, int is nothing equals nothing. It can't be, there is no default. Okay, so for this, we need to... Actually, this can be simplified by just doing self.grid width minus 1 times self.grid height minus 1. Parentheses around that. I didn't put my parentheses. Parentheses. Oh, shoot. Underscore. I. I feel like this can be simplified, like mathematically. This is cool. Hello. Thank you for joining. I think I know. I don't know what I'm saying. So now I need to. Yeah, so I'm making Minesweeper on the desktop. You could probably see that, I assume, by now. Well, yeah. I don't have the tiles, but you can see it's drawing mines over it. I don't know what I'm saying. So, it's me, remember. Yes, I remember you. I'm very aware. You were the person who, I don't know, made the... You were making a programming language or something, I think. This is tile in enumerate set.tiles. Yeah, it's running fine. So can I shoot? No, I can't. This is difficult. So hold on. I need to let's sketch this out. NMS paint, sure. Oh god. Ah, why is it so tiny? So grid like this. Oh, it probably needs to be bigger than 3 by 3 now that I'm thinking about it. Let's use lines. I can't be bothered to draw on that many lines. Is this pillow? It does look like a pillow. Is this a pillow? Okay. That's probably not a square. I can't be bothered to fix that. So, let's say we're doing this tile here. This has index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 times 2, 14 plus 2, 14 plus, this is index 16 here. This is index 15, and this is index 16. But then this is minus 7, so 9, I think, if that math is correct. Yeah, I think 8 plus 7 is 15. And this is, yeah, well, obviously. Obviously that is. And then this would be plus another 7 would probably get you to 24, I think. Hold on, let me check this math. I'm not certain of this. Quick maths is never my thing. Yes, that is correct. 22. So we somehow need to generate from 16. We need to generate 8, 9, 10, 15, 17, 22, 23, 24. I mean, I could probably hard code it. Yeah, let's hard code it. I can't be bothered to figure out whatever math is for this. So it's I minus, or no, this would just be J. I minus, this would be grid width, and minus another one. It would be here, and then plus 1. Then we want I minus 1, I plus 1, and then this, but instead of minus grid width, it's plus grid width. I think that's right. So then I can do this. I'm gonna actually get rid of all of this. If, oh shoot. I think I can just turn it, for this, I'll probably just turn it back into its coordinates. Oh, it's running. That's probably why everything is lagging so badly. So this is what? Row major index to xy. Index. I believe I am talking. I don't. What is? I don't even know what that all that is. I think it is right. Because audio track 1 is set there, and yeah, mic audio is set on track 1. You should be able to hear me, I'm pretty sure. Oh, those are actions I can take. Interesting. I don't really use Twitch. So, hmm, hmm, uh, or what am I doing? This is floor index divided by width. I think I have math here. So, J divided by self-on grid width is less than 0. Yes, this is Python. I am doing this in Python because I am masochistic. I should be doing this in Win32 because then I can have proper transparent windows and actual like low-level hooks. But I'm not doing that. Oh, hold on. Because if it goes, let me see actually. Let me get rid of all these numbers. Let's say it was like index 2. This would be 2 minus 7, which is like math. Minus 5. So this would be minus 6. Minus 5. Minus 4. And even if it, so that would detect that. So this can be less than 0. I think, right? Because if it was like, this would be 6. This would be minus 1. Well, this would be 0. Hmm. Um, uh, not really sure what to do about that. So less than 0 would catch those two, but it wouldn't catch these because this would be 0, this would be 7, this would be 7, this would be 6 plus, oh my god, no, okay, this would be 7, be, this would be 14 here, um, not really sure what to do about this. Check if row major index is outside grid. I mean, yeah, I guess I can do this. Okay, fine, let's do that. X equals X is I mod C. That's J mod self.grid width. Y equals math.floor J divided by self.grid width. If X is less than 0, or X is more than, or Y is less than 0, or X is more than or equal to self.grid width, or Y is more than or equal to self.grid height. There. Okay, so skip that, and then this is J tel.value. That should be correct. This I'm storing the position. So I think I can do I in tile and self.tiles. I think I can just do this. If I'll let pause, and I actually don't need to give this anymore because that is stored in the tile. So this would be everything mouse tile dot position. Hmm. Uh, what is gonna be the logic for this? I think I just have to do this. Based on So I'm just gonna turn. I'm just gonna loop over normally from Y in row major order, and then I'm gonna turn that into an index and then draw it like that. I think this is the best course of action. Grid width. So this is I is self.grid width times Y plus X. So print m if self.tiles I dot is mine. So if it's a mine, otherwise, so if it's a mine, draw m, otherwise draw the value. Ah, ah, tile. Okay, there. What? What's your issue? It was closed. Oh, shoot, I deleted that. Or maybe I never wrote it, I don't know. So get rid of the end, or end equals space, actually. And then at the end of a row, just print regularly. I think that'll work to draw it. Oh, that worked. Okay. I was right. It was just it being a 2D array that messed it up. Where's the third M? There it is. Cool. Okay. Sick. Feature generate map. So I need to implement actually hold on. Let's generate a mapping from value to thing. A mapping of tile value to tile image to tile path, really. So probably here. Dictionary. So let's say, let's actually move this out of here and up into here. Tile mapping. M is M is probably tile 005. Assets tile 005.png. Tile mapping 0 is 15. Tile 015.png. One is half. One, where's one? Oh, it just goes backwards. Okay. Oh, 14.png. Then we just go, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably 2, 3, oh shoot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, 7. There you go. That should be a mapping. That should be a complete mapping. Oh boy, this looks terrible. Whatever. Okay. So shoot. Path. I need to check if I need to check if the user I need to detect when the user has clicked. So detect when user has clicked. Or I think I can use just Pygame. Yeah, I think I can use Pygame. So draw the rectangle. If so this is no longer this is shoot. We'll leave that as a thing. We'll leave that as a thing. So if or rather I think it's an event. I think I want to use an event. Probably 0. That's probably 0, yeah. Is not is decidedly not that. Print event dot button. Shoot. Okay, 1, 3. Okay, 1, 1 and 3. Okay. And event dot button equals 1. Then I don't know what I'm doing. Let's say get these two things. Why did it not? I don't know why it didn't do it. So then this is the tile if mouse tile and mouse tile dot state equals state dot uncovered or unopened, then mouse tile.state equals state that opened. And we also want to or I guess open tile mouse tile. Probably. That's probably the best action. Tile. That shouldn't return anything. So well, tile.state should be set to the open state. Then I should probably be, shoot, I don't know. It's dot tiles.index tile. Oh, I also need to check this. If this and this, then it's okay, hold on. Then we need to check this and this. I think all of these 31s are actually 30. Same with this. So if this is true, open the tile. I think this is correct. Open tile. Then we want to say we want to tile mapping m. So when to get the key that it would be in this mapping, which is just m if it's a mine, the value otherwise. Tile mapping m if this, m if tile dot is mine, otherwise the tile's value. This should be a path. Then we want to probably shootil.copy from here into its game folder is this. We'll probably put this up here. I don't know what's happening. Game folder. Cool. This is game folder and I guess just i.png really. Will it overwrite? Will shootil.copy overwrite? Yes, it'll overwrite. I think this is fine. Let me wait for these to appear. Cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Here, okay. Let's open this one. Crash. No such file or directory. Cool. Why is that? That, by all means, that should exist. Right? Tilo15.png. Tilo15.png. Assets. Assets. What? Why is this not working. Works here. Oh, need a dot. I love pathlib. I do love pathlib. It is a very good utility. Why am I talking so quietly? So anyway, I also need to go through and apply that same like transformation to all of them, which is double the size and 24-bit. So let me open the paint on that. Okay. Oi. Open up this. Open. Image. Resize. 5%. 200. There. Control Shift S. Or, no. Control S. But 24-bit depth. Yes. Okay. Cool. Open this. Resize. 200%. Save. Okay. Wow. Why is Explorer so slow? Open. Open. Control R. This. 200. Save. Okay. Next. Why did I... Man, I'm fumbling. Open. Resize. 200%. Save. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put some music on in the background. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't know what I'm allowed to play and what I'm not allowed. Why am I talking so goddamn quietly? I don't know what I'm allowed to play. Why am I... Okay, yeah, yabba-da. Yabba-dabba-doo. Okay, by percentage, 200%, save. Okay, don't close it, actually. Control R, 10%, save. Okay, don't stop trying to close everything. Can I just, like, drag these all into... I probably can. If there's one thing I've learned with Paint.net, it's if you think you can do something, you probably can. What is happening? I love Explorer. It is my favorite Windows utility. Oh, do with the files. That's cool. It takes a while, but it is loading. Okay, cool. Thank you, Paint.net. I love you, Rick. I love you, Rick. I think that's his name, right? The guy who made Paint.net. Ah, what the? No. Save. Okay. Control R. 200%. Saved. Okay. 10%. Save. Okay. 200%. Save. Okay. Last one. 10%. Save. Okay. Now I can probably close Paint on that. There. Cool. There should be a whole bunch of new stuff. I actually can't do that because of that. Yeah. Okay, open up this one. That opened up that one. What? Why? It is opening. Oh! Oh, shoot. I have to store the index. I have to store the index in the tile. I'm also gonna edit these images, I think. Yeah, because... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna edit these images. All of the down ones need to have extra pixels, I say. You see how there's 2 pixels here, but no pixels here? That looks kind of asymmetric. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and go... Oh shoot, let's do the pencil, because that'll depict per pixel. Wow. This is off-centered. Okay. Cool. Okay. Looks alright. So take all of these, move them 2 pixels up, 2 pixels, or no. Is it one? I think it's 1 pixel. Or no. Is it 1 pixel? I don't know. I think it's 1 pixel. It's 1 pixel. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. So, color pick that. Get rid of the selection. Ah! Okay. On this. Ah! Cool. Ah, shoot. I'll just fix it. Okay, for some reason that was 2 and not the 1 like before. Whatever. Ah, no, 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 none. None. None, none, none. Set. No. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm helping these images or hurting them. I'm gonna be for real. I'm helping them. That looks way better, actually. What? No, 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 that's the same color. Oh, hold on, wait. I should be using my keyboard. I don't know what I'm doing. That one's centered for some reason. I don't know why. Frankly, I don't care. And this is centered too. I don't, that's weird. Save this. Okay, cool. Move to the next one. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Almost there. Awesome. This is sick. Two. Let's go and do one. Okay, finally, after 40 million years. Actually, no, there's an extra one. I lied to you. Epic. That's all of them. That's actually all of them. Not a lot. That's actually all of them. This should be this should be the one. Okay, let's open up this tile. That opened up that tile. What the hell? Why is it opening random tiles? Clicking on 126. Okay, I suspect this might be a deeper rooted issue than I think it is. So, let me go ahead and figure this out. So, probably here, or no, here. Get tile at screen. So, let's print mouse tile.x or .pause and mouse tile dot I if mouse tile. Okay, cool. Then let them load in. There you go. Click that. Reported 9.5. 9.5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's right. What index? 129. That is incorrect. 129. Where is 129? It's here. That's not 5.9. So it's not transposing it. But that also just means that the X is wrong. Like the index is just straight up wrong. Hold on. 11, 12. Okay. Oh, shoot. I just realized. I can't actually control. I think I have to I think it adds it in column major order, so I think I have to also add it in column major order. So that would be just flip these loops. I think. No, 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 no. What is the XY to column major index? I've never seen this. It's X times height plus Y. And then this is column major index to XY. So it's what X times X time self.grid this here. Self.grid height times X plus Y. I think now it's proper. What is the equation? It's X, so Y is I mod H. H, and then I assume this is... Okay, yeah, it's height 2. There, grid, let's just do grid width times Y. It's here. This needs to be grid, I don't even know, it's grid, grid height, grid height times X plus Y. Oh god. That's wrong. But is this right? Yes, this is right now. Cool. And now, well, I mean, it's still in the same order because we can't change the order. So now it's just that the map is incorrect, which is somewhat easy to debug, I think. Well, I mean, all I changed was, all I really changed was this. Hold on. This freaking, okay, get rid of this. Cool. So that should be fine regardless of anything. That's fine. It has to be this. X is mass.floor index divided by the index by the height of the grid, and then mod the height of the grid is Y. Oh, these hard-coded indices are wrong. Shoot, I don't even know what the... I think, 'cause this is like 0, 1, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2, 14 plus 0, 1, 2. This is 16. Is still 16, though. Because the y is 2, and the x is 2. Okay, so I think it's just because it's on that line. Anyway, so this should be 15 17, and then this would be -7, -7, -7, 10, 9, 8, 23, 24, 22. I think this should still be right. No, 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 because this is grid height. Okay, so all of these grid widths need to change to grid heights, I think. There. Now the map is right. And I'm pretty sure we should have a very simple Minesweeper. Like, there's no sweeping, really. You can just click to open up tiles. So, that was nothing. I think if I go, like, here, maybe? Maybe here? Maybe here? Where is it? Should be, hold on. Where is this? Oh, that's not right. That is not right. I will check it, though. So it should just be, like, the middle here. It's not, oh, shoot, I'm done. It's not, okay, it's just not doing anything correctly at all. Let's just click somewhere I know there should be a line. 0, 1, 2. It's 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. There should be mine right here. Okay, so it's not working. Cool, 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 cool. Stop. Where's open tile? Here's open tile. Opened. Copy this. To there. So I know this is working. Oh shoot, this is just unopened asset. No, 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 no. No, this should be working because it's a shootil, right? Because it's just shootil.copy, so it should just be overwriting. Let's add the with the tiles. That should be working. I'm not entirely sure why that's not working. Because if it's here and it's printing it successfully, that means that it did set the tile value and the line. So this should be the correct mapping. And that should be opening to game folder. And doing tile.i. Not entirely sure why this isn't working. Huh. Interesting. Why is this not working? Because I know this is being called because it's moving. It is opening tiles. But all of the tiles are just empty for some reason. The assets are correct. So for some reason it's just pulling 015 for literally everything. I mean, the only way that's possible is if it's getting 0 for everything. Which That doesn't make any sense. That would mean that it's not a mine and the tile tile's value is 0. That doesn't make any sense. Because I'm setting the tile value here. This isn't copying or anything. If it was copying, then this wouldn't be printing correctly. So it's just that here... What? Genuinely what? What in the world? How is this not working? Am I dumb? Does he know? I don't know, apparently. Apparently I do not know. Wait, what if it was symmetric? I don't know. I don't know. Let me... Maybe it's somehow transposed in some weird way. Look at the... Oh, that's... Let's just open every... Oh, it is actually drawing ones. Okay. Let's just open up every single tile to see if it's printing the map correctly. Riveting content, right? Me clicking. Funniest stuff in the world. Oh no, I died. This is ridiculous. I... Okay, what is happening here? What is this? How how is it how it's just like completely wrong for some reason. Okay, let's not do this anymore. I feel like I have some idea of what's going on. Not really though. I have a feeling it's just like creating the files in a weird order that isn't entirely correct. Well, 95 to 96, 107 to 108, 119 to 120. Okay, I mean, it looks alright at a glance, but I'm not sure if it is correct. Because what is this? This is plus 12? Yeah, and that's okay. So it is column major order. But I'm doing things in column major order. You know, let's just print let's just print subtile as it is stored. So this is this for tile in subtile. So now this isn't trying to do any fancy stuff. So 12 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Um, uh, hmm. Let's do subtiles to, well, I need to have 12 of them. So this would be, hold on, let me just try something. List range, like, 50 to 13. No, okay, it's 12. This is probably 12 to 20, or maybe 13 to 24? It's some weird thing. This is not correct. List range 50, 13 to 24. No, this is 12 to 24, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so it is 12 to 24. Let's just copy this a few more times. 24 to 36, 36 to 48. And that should get us a sample of, well, these are the columns. See, this is why I don't like column major order, because it's just dumb. It's just straight dumb. Who uses column major order? That looks alright. Um, so it's, grid width. 12 times x plus 12 times x plus 12. Right, because the first one is 0 to 12, then it's 12 to 24, yes. And then, is grid width correct? 0. If it's 1, it would be 0. Yes, this is right. This looks correct. Because it's a grid of this, grid of this, grid of this. Yeah, this looks right. Hmm. This is a really weird bug. I'm not entirely sure what's causing it. Maybe also alongside this, also print tile.index. I think that will be more illuminating. It'll show what the Windows side is seeing. What? What in the world? Why is this what the Windows side is seeing? What? So, the first array is transposed. The second array is not where it's meant to be. And then the third array is what the second array is supposed to be. What? So, hold on. 0, 0, 12, 24, 36, 48, and it goes all the way over to 132. Where's 132? 32 is here. What? Oh, so this is being treated as the first column, second column, then this is the what the yeah, this is the third column, this is the fourth column, this is the fifth column, this is the sixth column. That explains why it makes no sense. Why? Why is it like that? What the heck? Maybe all of my maybe all of my row major loops have to be in row have to be looped in row major order. Or why? Is it, will that help? I don't even know. Yeah, this is taking a toll on me. I will say I'm not entirely sure. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is correct now. Okay. Let me see. So this says there's a mine at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, maybe? I don't know. Also try 4, 6. Or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Mine. Here it is. Okay. So I think this is correct. Yes, it is! Cool! This is sick. Awesome. Alright, what am I... Okay, 157... Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so first thing is commit all of this. So feature click to reveal tiles. That's kind of a dumb name for a commit, but it's alright. I don't really care about commit names, so I think first thing I'm gonna do is fix this so that it shows the correct asset. This will probably be unopened asset if it's mouse tile dot state equals state dot unopened. Otherwise, then we want to get, well, shoot. It's value. It's I don't even know what it is. Cause is it? Oh, it's minus value plus 15, so it should be 15 minus 8. Okay, so it's negative value plus 15 is yes. Otherwise, negative mouse. Oh my god, I don't even know what just happened. Mouse tile dot value. Mouse tile dot value. Actually, it's just 15 minus that. Otherwise, well, here we need to check if it's a mine. If it's a mine, this is mine asset. If it's a mine. This is terrible. This is terrible code. Do not write code like this. Uh, 5. Or 0, 1, 2, yeah, 5. Okay. Ah, what's happening? My desktop is lagging so hard. Okay. Epic. So I don't know what I'm doing. Cool. So that's that fixed. Go ahead and delete those. Let's get rid of this. We don't need to print the grid anymore. At least I don't think we do. So now feature, or I guess fix, technically. Fix draw correct tile over icon. I don't know. Cool. Now we need probably now we need to implement like proper tile threading, which I actually don't know how to do. So let's research. Let's research this. How are open tiles spread out in Minesweeper? When you click a tile that touches 0 mines, the game automatically opens all surrounding adjacent tiles. This process triggers a chain reaction and expands outward in every direction until it is blocked by numbered tiles, revealing a large opening with safe spaces. Okay. So, if an open cell touches 0 mines, the game's algorithm immediately reveals all 8 neighboring cells. Okay. I see. So, open tile in here. For if tile.value equals 0, then for okay, I don't know what I'm doing. If tile.value equals 0, for oh my god, I have to okay, I have to copy this. This is dumb. Don't fix me. Deduplicate. Tile.I minus that. I can actually change this to I now. So now for each of these, open this tile if it's if tile outward equals self.tiles tile or no, it's I. I'm losing track of things. If tile outward dot state equals state unopened. So if we haven't opened that tile yet, open tile, open that tile outward. There. This should be correct. We'll probably see it spread out in real time and it'll look super cool. Okay. Boom. And it crashed. List index out of range. Okay. Oh, right. I need to check this. So I'm just checking if it's outside of the bounds, then just get rid of it. Yeah. What the heck? I don't even... That is... Whoa. I think it did work. It just kind of worked weirdly. I don't know. Okay. Generating tiles. Okay, cool. Right here. Oh, there's only 3 mines. That was really cool. I will say that was really cool. Okay, let's up the number of mines. Um um how many mines makes a good game of Minesweeper? What's a good mine ratio? 12 to 20% of the grid. Okay, 20%. I could probably just put that into here. So it'd be 20 divided by 100 times self.grid width times self.grid height. It has to be there. Alright, everybody. First game of Minesweeper. Played on the desktop. When it finally loads all the images. Okay. 2. That's not particularly useful. Click out here. Another 2. That's not particularly useful. 1. To open up a bunch of tiles. What an underwhelming game of Minesweeper. What a terrible game of Minesweeper. Okay. Oh. Whoa! Okay. Okay, okay. Let's actually play Minesweeper. So... Hmm. Oh, it's on the corner. So, that's a mine. And that's... Hold on. Okay. As... As much as as much as I want to play it, um, Minesweeper is unbearable without flags. It's actually, I can't do it. So we're gonna go ahead and feature tile spread, and then let's just say is flag bool equals false. Flag asset is 1. Tile map. Whoa. Oh shoot, it's trying to run it. Close this terminal, please. So F is path assets tile 001. Oop. So here in generate map, or no, not in generate map. Else, f if tile that is flag, else tile that value. And not tile that is mine or tile that is flag, so that flags won't do something stupid. Else flag asset if mouse tile dot is flag, else this there. And then here, this is if event button is 1, which is left click, but we actually want if event button is 3. And in this case, we want this code, but here, this is just mouse tile dot is flag equals true, or equals not mouse tile dot is flag. I think that's right. Okay. Hopefully, this is actually correct. I should be able to do flags now. Get a sip of coffee. Cool. Let's. Oh, that is not right. That did not work. That did not work. Sir. Son. So this isn't working. Print hi. Right. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, hold on. I need to clear my desktop. Where did my... Oh, it just lagged the entire desktop. That's funny. Okay. Cool. Did it... Oh, it did register the right click. It just isn't right clicking. This is an exact carbon copy of the other code, so this should work. It's just that we're setting it to be a flag. Flag asset if mouse tile is flag, otherwise 15 minus the mouse value. 001 is the flag. Flag asset is 5, right? Because it's... Flag asset is 1, yeah. Tile mapping in here, f if tile that is flag. Is it just like really obvious? Tile dot value. Oh, this actually needs to be flipped. If it's a flag, you should draw it as a flag first, and not nothing else. Else, Jesus Christ. Why is this? Oh, shoot. This should be fine. I'm not entirely sure why it isn't fine. Setting is flag to the opposite of what it is currently. Again, this should be flipped. Or, actually, hold on, this should be, oh, shoot, this is why. If it's a flag, you should draw a flag above anything else. It doesn't matter if it's unopened or if it's a mine, you draw as a flag. But I don't think that's the only issue. Ah, okay, it only changes it if it's a... Okay, this is... That's why. I see. So the issue is that I'm not actually changing the file. I'm just setting a flag. So this really should be... I need to do... It's F, or, what is it? What is it called? Tile mapping F to here. This is mouse tile. If mouse tile dot is flag. So if we've turned it into a flag, copy that. Otherwise, we have to copy back whatever it was. So it can only be unopened. It can only ever be unopened. So actually, we only need to copy the empty tile. So that's... Shoot, hold on. That's up here. Unopened tile, turn it into a constant. There you go. That's fine. It can be like that. Cool. Where was I? I was here. This is unopened tile to there. And then open tile will be responsible for actually setting the proper value when you go to do it. Okay. Finally, this should be the actual first game of desktop Minesweeper. Okay. That's a 1. That's another 1. I want a big open area. That is a 5. Jesus Christ. Dude, can I get a big open area or not? Oh, there it is. Okay, boom. Okay, wow. This is a flag. Because that's a flag, this is safe. There's two, so... No, we can't. Oh, these two have to be mines. So then this one can't be a mine. Then... Two, this has to be a mine. Cool, so that's that area solved, I think. It's really hard to see. This has to be a mine. Well, obviously it has to be a mine. This has to be a mine. This can't be a mine. This has to be a mine. This has to be a mine. This has to be a mine, which means this can't be a mine. This can't be a mine, which means this has to be a mine. This has to be a mine. Cool. That is incorrect. There should not be those there. Okay, that's fine. We can ignore that. I think it's pulling it from those. Yeah, it's wrapping around. That's fine. Actually, it might. It might not be fine. It might mess up the game. Um, this has to be a mine. I didn't click it properly. Has to be. That can't be a mine. This has to be a mine. This has to be a mine, which means this can't be a mine. This has to be a mine. Hmm. Based on the fact that this, overflows, I can't trust that this is speaking the truth. So, this is a conundrum. That's a 2. Let's just try to get to a big open area. Oh, here it is. There you go. Okay. So now we're going to work on the right and then kind of bring ourselves into the left. Here. Here. Okay. This has to be a mine. Which means this has to be a mine. This can't be a mine. This can't be a mine. This has to be a mine? Then none of these can be mines. That is big. This has to be a mine, which means this can't be a mine, which means this can't be a mine, which means these can't be mines. Okay, oh, no, wait, hold on. Can't do that. Oh, I can do this. Then this. Therefore, oh, wait, I didn't weirdly saw that. Okay, so then these are safe, which means that What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Oh, hold on. Wait, maybe I can solve this now because it's... No, I cannot solve this. No, I can solve this, though. Because this is 4 of them here. And then, is this 4 of them here? Yes. So then these are safe. Okay. Uh, 4... That's only 3, unfortunately. So then... Oh. That's safe. Cool. That helps us a little bit. Not too sure where to go from here. Oh, wait, this pulls from here. None of those are mines. So this has to be a mine, which means this can't be a mine, which means this can't be a mine. I misclicked. Which means this has to be a mine, which means this can't be mine, which means I don't even, what does that mean? 2, which means this has to be a mine, which means this can't be a mine, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't. That would have been cool. Oh, hold on. I can do this, which means this isn't mine, which means this. Which means this isn't mine, which means this isn't mine, which means... Man, there's so much. There's so much information. Okay. That's only meeting 1, so you can't do that. I don't know why it wraps. I truly don't know why it's wrapping. But that's alright. Oh. This can't be a mine, which means this can't be a mine. Which means these 2 can't be mines. Oh, wow! I got a new area. Cool. Is this area particularly useful? Yes, because this, then this, then this. Cool, so that connected through there now. Awesome. These 2 can't be mines. This has to be a mine. This has to be a mine, which means these can't be mines. These can't be mines. These 2 can't be mines. These 2 have to be mines. These 2 have to be mines. These 2 have to be mines. These can't be mines. 3. This can't be mine. I saw it up there. It might look like there's only 2, but there's this one up here. I don't know why it does that. I told it not to do that. It's not listening. I think that's all of... I think all of them up here are solved, so it's just this area here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. This has to be a mine. This can't be a mine. This can't be a mine. This has to be a mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need another one. Shoot, I don't know where they get another one from? This can't be mine. This can't be mine. Uh, these three have to be mine. This has to be mine. Is it? Does it have to be mine? Yes, it does. This can't. Okay, that's. So I was wrong. Which one? Which one was I wrong about? I was wrong about that one. Fuck. I fumbled. Why was I wrong about this one? I fumbled so hard. God damn it. Man, that's sobering. I was so close. I was so close. I just have this little bit here. Are we serious? Well, alright. Okay, that's probably it. I don't think I want to go through all that again. That was insane. That was pure insanity. I say, I say honestly, I'm way, way done. Like, that took all of my brain power.